Guys, they said Kabiyesi have announced a new royal decree that shocked the whole women. As in, the wives were shocked to their bone marrow. But the funny part of this whole story is that they keep blaming Queen Naomi for Kabiyesi's decision. And I was like, they are surprised though, because we all know that for how many years now that they got married to the king, everything they have been doing, Kabiyesi have been so quiet about it. Kabiyesi is not doing anything. People have been asking, why is Kabiyesi not doing anything? Why is he this quiet? This, that. Some people will come up and say, they are manipulating him. They are using juju to make him not to act. This, that. But maybe Kabiyesi had been giving them long rope to see if they would change. And from his observations, he have seen that they are not going to change. Oh, they are not going to change. So he have decided that this time around, he needs to do what makes him the king. Or maybe he was quiet because of the fact that Queen Naomi said he wasn't coming back to the palace. But right now that Queen Naomi have decided to come back, he needs to do what he needs to do to keep Queen Naomi and Tadenika safe. That now that they are ready to come back. So it is now surprising to the women because they have not been seeing this part of Kabiyesi. They say some of them were like, so Kabiyesi is like this. You know that Kabiyesi is always calm. They said during those periods, whenever Igbi commit one thing or the other, Igbi will leave the palace. After 3 days, she will come back and start begging Kabiyesi, and Kabiyesi will accept her back. Everything will go back to its normal position. Same thing with Ebony and all of them, you know. But they never know that that is not all about Kabiyesi. That Kabiyesi is just been like that. Maybe because he doesn't want to start losing them again, especially when Queen Naomi is not there too. So right now they said this new decree and law regarding their rights and privilege that Kabiyesi have released is so shocking. Instead of them to accept it in good faith, they are saying that it is Queen Naomi's decision. That they know is Kabiyesi that is telling them, that is Queen Naomi that is telling Kabiyesi to treat them the way he is treating them. From what we are hearing, they said, why Kabiyesi is still insisting on removing immunity from these women. He have also come out to let them know that there are some of the rights and privileges that you guys have been enjoying all this while in the palace, that it is no longer going to be business as usual. They said before now, almost one of them have close to 5 to 6 Ayabas attending to their needs. They don't do anything, you know. These people will serve them to the core. Even if they want them to feed them, they will, to tell you that they don't lack anything. As a matter of fact, before now they said a wife of a king have the right to come to where the elders are having meetings, and she can stop the meeting, or she can just come and kind of say something. I don't know, she can come to their meeting and complain, but things like that are no longer eligible. They no longer have the right to do things like that. Before they will be able to go to a meeting of the elders to interfere or to say anything, they will have to get permission from the king. And I think this particular part is very important, because before now we keep hearing that a particular wife will go and report the king to the elders. You can imagine that, as if without Kabiyesi they will be in that palace to go and report him. Kabiyesi is the one that married them into that place, and they don't have the right to go and report the king. But they said they were doing it, if all the information we are hearing is the truth, because I will never forget to tell you that these are all alleged, unverified information making rounds on social media. So these days, there is nothing like that again. And the part that I think Kabiyesi have started practicing already is the fact that these women, they will now have limited time of going out with the king. There are some of them who always goes out with the king, always, consistently. These days, let's say they are going out up to 5 times or 10 times in a month with the king. It has to be limited. And maybe this part is because if Queen Naomi is reinstated fully, Kabiyesi would prefer to be going out with Queen Naomi mostly than the women. So for him not to say, okay, you guys will not be going with me completely, he said that it will be limited. So it simply means that they will have to go and revisit their schedule, or maybe the new schedule will start being effective the moment they reinstate Queen Naomi fully again. So they said even that a particular decision of going out with the king, that if you watch closely, it has started being effective. Yes, because the way they used to go out with the king before now is no longer the way they used to go out with him right now. So they said a lot of things have been limited. So according to the Ayabas, according to the number of Ayabas that will be serving them, each and every one of them will have only but one Ayaba right now. Only but one. After all, the palace have laundrymen who do laundry for all of them collectively. So that Ayaba is there. I don't even think this one it will be enough for them if you ask me. So, but the fact remains that they are all big ladies. They have their money. If they want more, they can now go and employ for themselves. But those ones that KBS is giving to them, I think KBS is the one that is paying for that one. So that is why he choose that they are going to have only one Ayaba serving them. As for security, the number of security men given to them have been reduced even before now. With everything that we're hearing, no, don't forget that we do not live in the palace. So, a lot of things. They said the kind of enjoyment, the kind of luxurious life that they enjoy in the palace have been limited completely these days. And they said they are running helter-skelter. They are worried. Why? Kabiyesi, why? Kabiyesi, why? Oh my goodness. They say no be small thing, no. But we all know that if it's about if it's about Kabiyesi paying these people, they can employ people that will serve them if they want 10 of them, because most of them have the money to employ as many people as possible to serve them. But the question is Kabiyesi going to allow it? That's another thing. I don't know. But he ought to. After all, they are his queens. So right now, they said the palace is no longer as jovial or as lovely as it used to be to the Oloris before now. But one thing is that they will always come out, do their makeup, look good, force smiles, to make people think that all is well. Of course, that's the best way of life. A lot of people go through a lot in their lives and in their marriages. But when they come out and make people smile, force smiles, because that's what it is. A lot of people would think that, oh, they are the people I want to be like. They are this, they are that. But when they open their mouth to tell you what they are passing through inside, you go know say this life no balance. Anyway, guys, that is what we are hearing. They said instead of these people to accept their fate, they are blaming Queen Naomi. They are saying that it is Queen Naomi who is encouraging Kabiyesi to do this to them. That Queen Naomi is the one telling Kabiyesi this, that, forgetting that Kabiyesi is a man of his word. And he does what he wants to do, not what Queen Naomi told him to do. Anyway, guys, these are all alleged information. Subscribe to my channel if you're here to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Share this video and turn on the notification bell. Okay, let me not bite my tongue. Thanks for watching. Bye. Love you.